Okay, hopefully everybody has already attended class for direct variations. However, if not and you missed it and you need a refresher, here you go. So a direct variation is written in the form of y equals kx. The k is the constant of the variation. You could also think of it as a slope, but it is the constant of the variation. When you have a direct variation, there is no y-intercept other than 0. It has to pass through the origin on the graph. If you are in doubt, you can always plug an equation into Desmos and find out if it goes through there. So y varies directly as x. In order to verify that you have a direct variation, you can always take your items and find the ratio by saying y divided by x to find how you get from one place to the other. You could also look at it, if you look down here with me, if y varies directly as x, when x is 7 and y is 28, think of it as an ordered pair here. What is y when x is 15? All right, 7 times what gives you 28? 4. 15 times 4 gives you 60. That's basically what you're doing. If you plugged it into this formula, you would have said 28 divided by 7 gave you 4. That way you know what the constant is, so you know what the x is getting multiplied by to get your y. So let's look at this one over here. Write a direct variation equation given the points. So you have to find the constant of this. So basically you're finding the slope of this. You could put it in Desmos, put those points in, count it off, rise over run if you wanted. You can also, I like to stack them in a table basically. That way I can see the differences. How did I get from 2 to 4? I multiplied by 2. How did I get from 4 to 8? I multiplied by 2. How did I get from 16 to 32? I multiplied by 2. It is consistent all the way down. So then you can say that your constant for that is 2. So you can say y equals 2x. As long as you do not have a y-intercept of anything other than 0, it's got to go through the origin, you're golden. Okay, so the weight of a person on the moon is directly proportional to their weight on Earth. If a person weighs 140 pounds on Earth, they will weigh 22.4 on the moon. Write an equation for this situation. How much will a person weigh on Earth if they weigh 30 pounds on the moon? So this time you're going backwards and you want to find x. No big deal. How did you get from 140 to 22.4? So you need to go ahead and figure that part out. So I am going to say 140 divided by 22.4. How did I get there? I multiplied, or I divided in this case, by 6 1/4. So in order to get from here to here, I would have to multiply by 6 1/4 because I would be getting bigger. So times 30, and it gives you 187.5. Hopefully this helps clear up a few things.